This week in the garage, we're reviewing cars from Facebook that could keep us warm by being on fire.
Because you want them to burn.
Yes, because you want them to burn.
Not because they might catch on fire.
They might.
That's true. All right, ready?
Go.
First car is...
Ooh, that's
Who's
mine.
this?
What is a 1987 Ford F-150?
You don't like America?
So, a lot of these I picked based on presentation. And I would like this car to be on fire because of its stance and huge flag, which I don't like.
What?
I
You
mean,
don't like
it's
the
an
American
F-150,
flag?
and those are fine. I don't like red interiors. But it's mostly I feel like the person who drives that car would make me want to have that car be on fire.
Weird.
Probably not a winner, but that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I think we're going to light you on fire.
Yeah,
Fine, go for it.
that's not a bad looking truck.
It's a 4x4 truck, man.
Well, next then.
That's not sitting any higher than your Toyota.
It is.
No, it's
No way.
not.
Yeah. Those have got to be,
It's on 35s.
yeah,
What are you on?
31s.
Pussy.
Pussy.
Be that as it may.
All right. Next.
Next.
Who's
Okay,
this?
this is also me. 2018 Tesla 3 all-wheel drive LR HW3, I think. LW3. It's a Tesla.
Oh, long range hardware 3 upgrade.
Yeah, but it's a Tesla. Fire. And
I mean,
the
it
advantage
might
of that
catch
is
on fire at
It'll
some
be a
point.
lithium-ion fire, which will actually burn hot.
That would keep you pretty warm.
Also, I really hate the interior.
What's weird is you put some good wheels and lower those things and they look halfway okay.
Fire.
Nope.
But, yeah.
I think that's just.
So, Tesla or truck?
I think those are just ugly.
I mean,
truck stay. What are we? Who? What?
no, the worst car has to
So
stay.
the one you want to
would
burn the
most
most.
want to burn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
easy.
truck's
Tesla.
gone.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
All right.
Next.
Next.
What?
This also is me.
No
Lifted
way, a Subaru?
Legacy Baja Rally. So I don't like Legacies to start with. And lifting it like that makes it look ridiculous. And that's basically the
thought
extent of my feelings.
You
Also,
wanted more ground clearance for the snow.
That's got
I feel like
off-road
that
rally
Legacy
car
should be
tires.
burned.
You think what?
I feel like that Legacy should be burned.
Okay.
What? It's got...
That of the Tesla.
It made it to 180,000 miles on the original engine so far.
So what you're saying is these are all choices to make us pick the Tesla to burn.
These are all choices that I picked based on they annoyed me.
I mean, that seems
That
like
annoys you?
That annoys me.
All right.
The stance of it, that it's a Legacy that they did it to.
It seems like a fine car.
Seems like what else do you do with a Legacy?
Well, you drive it and then it explodes. I don't know. I don't like Legacies.
Okay. All right.
It's
So,
got as
I
much ground clearance as a Jeep's Cherokee XJ.
I assume we're keeping the Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Tesla's going to be
Next.
burnt. See, a 2007 Chevrolet HHR looking like a 1960s Buick, supposedly.
It's sort of.
Yeah, you know what, Bear? Winner.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh, I didn't even look at that picture.
It's heinous in every way.
It's so good.
It's bad colors. It's bad design.
It's got a visor.
It starts with something terrible.
With a cowl hood. I mean, how much did they spend on this?
This one goes to 11.
There's also... The back of that is completely custom.
And stupid.
Yeah. It's one of a kind.
Yeah.
It's got new
Is
hubcaps.
it in Florida?
All four doors work.
But only one has a door handle.
Oh,
Well, the fronts have... there's probably
so
poppers.
this was a Chevy HHR, right?
The steering wheel has ears.
Why does it have
Oh,
Buick
yeah,
steering
maybe
wheel?
those are the paddle shifters.
No, those are just fuzzy ears.
Okay, so we can close the Tesla.
It's got a Buick steering wheel.
It does. It does.
Oh man,
It appears to have a gingham
It's a
passenger
manual.
seat.
It is manual.
that's fairly good. But holy schmolies!
Oh, it's awful.
Look at
I don't want to look at it anymore. I want to see fire coming off of it.
it's so bad. All right,
Okay.
that's
Sure.
I think that beats the Tesla.
that's for sure. All right, the most
Yeah.
unfired so far.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't.
I mean, the wheels are cool.
No, they're not.
But then you kind of have to respect the amount of work put into
No.
making.
No, just
No.
because you put a lot of work into something doesn't mean it's good.
Okay. Next. What?
Oh, this looks good.
It's not me. It is me. Yeah, I picked this because I didn't
Because
interior.
the lights spell Zorro.
Because it's white and it has a red, ridiculous interior. And
You
I
don't
thought,
like that?
Burn it. I mean, you can have it, Bear.
Is that a
Are
down
you
payment?
even talking about?
That's nice.
I hate it.
I mean, that headlight right there says Zorro.
What are you? What?
It just is zigzaggy. It doesn't
It's
say
good.
Zorro.
I
I
mean,
mean, it might if you count the little circly bits in it say zoo,
yeah.
and then I guess the other side would say ooze.
Okay.
That's a
you
good
want to
car.
burn that?
You wanna
I
car?
want to
burn
burn it to the ground. I hate the Toyota did the like Fu Manchu mustache front end on cars, and yeah, I don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tesla stays. What a weird choice.
No, not Tesla. The
The
Bear's
HHR.
car. So
Or
here's
HHR, yeah.
this is me, a Subaru Legacy 2.5 GT limited wagon four-door of the 2005 variety that has been squashed down onto little tiny wheels that are jammed too far up into it.
I
And
think those are tiny wheels.
burn it. I hate
Those
it.
are 17s.
I don't like it.
Is that? Are we? You know what? You know what's happening
No.
on this episode, right?
What?
I know exactly what's happening.
What is it?
Soren
Yeah.
has come in contact with a Mazda recently,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what happened.
and he was a previously Subaru owner, and then before that he was a Toyota fanboy.
Are you saying I'm burning my history?
Oh yes.
No, what it
so now
That's
he's
interesting.
burnt all the Toyotas.
Yeah.
Now he's burning Subarus,
Yeah.
I
and
burnt-
he's gonna buy only Mazdas from here on
That's
out.
not the case.
Is there a Mazda on your list?
I don't know. So
Yeah.
here's
I
the
bet
thing.
there's a Miata.
What I did
not
is I-
on this one, but the good list.
There was one on the good
I
list.
searched.
Yeah.
I searched Facebook for Marketplace for
He picked-
all-wheel drive
He's picked 3 Mazdas.
and four-wheel drive.
Yeah, and he's burnt 3 Subarus.
Yep.
There
At least-
there might be one more. So I four-wheel drive, and I went through the results of both, and anything that I thought, wow, that's great, I put in my this is a good winter car. Anything that I went, ah, I put in the let's burn it. This was a ah, it's terrible. It's been ruinated. It's got a
Ruinated?
stupid, ridiculous wing on the front of it,
It's
on the bottom,
dirt. It's dirt green with bronze wheels.
which I like, but not like that.
Just raise it up a little bit. It's
Take
probably
the
on
stupid
coilovers.
thing off, fix all the dumb. No, I'm not.
It's
gonna
only
do that.
$9,000.
Burn it.
It's a GT Limited.
Burn.
Are those turbo?
I don't think,
I don't think so.
No. I thought 2.5 GT was.
Maybe.
Could, I
Okay.
don't know.
Anyway.
Oh,
It's still HHR by far.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuzzy pictures.
Fuzzy pictures.
I think that needs to be reloaded. KDM 1997 Nissan L.
How'd that happen?
Oh. What the hell? Sorry about that.
KDM 1997 Nissan L Grand. That should be El Grand, shouldn't it? Anyway,
I think it should be Grand Caravan.
RHD van with 44,000 miles.
That's right-hand
3.3
drive.
liter. V6 all-wheel drive, automatic transmission, 7-seat. So I picked
Missed
this.
3.3 liter
I
V6.
didn't.
Yep.
I said that.
No. You just said
I said that
V6.
after 44k miles and before all-wheel drive.
That
I think
doesn't
that
make
means
sense.
44,000 miles.
Yeah, I know. So does everybody else. It's right-hand drive. It's really ugly. It's like they took one thing and just went, shit, that's not big enough. We'll put plastic on the bottom.
Yeah, it looks like a Dodge Caravan.
It looks awful.
The inside looks
I'd never
like a
seen one
Sienna
before.
or a Previa.
And I saw that, and I mean, I guess it's kind of cool that it's all-wheel drive, but it's awful, and I want to burn it. It's not as awful as the HHR, or H, whatever it is. But
Weird.
I felt repulsion towards it.
I mean, I don't like it, but it can live.
Did we need to pick any cars, or could you have just done like 40 cars you want to burn?
No, I had a hard time finding as many as I did.
Okay, HHR stays.
This also is me, I think.
Okay.
Next picture.
You don't like fingernail polish?
I don't like that. I don't like the way that looks at all because it looks like with the Stinger bumper and the black on the rockers and the big wheels, it looks like the bottom is missing. So I thought we should burn the top half.
Huh.
It's a Jeep. I don't know what kind.
I mean, it's a terrible
It's
vehicle.
a Grand Cherokee.
Well, you scrolled away from it before I could read it. 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo Sport Utility 4-door. It's just, it looks heinous to me.
It's not great,
No, definitely not.
but it's got a V8,
Does.
and it probably has no leather seats. Wow. I thought Laredos had leather.
Well, Laredo is a type of leather.
It's not even rusty.
Oh,
It's just
there
ugly.
isn't.
This is like the most pristine, and it's in New York.
That
Most
Fox shocks.
pristine Jeep in New York.
It's got adjustable
Is
control
that
arms.
long arm conversion?
Yeah.
Well,
Stabilizer, spare tire, wheel combo.
presumably it had a spare tire before they used up the entire trunk space for one.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think it sure.
It's not terrible.
No.
I think it's terrible.
Okay, HHR. Okay, who's this?
Me. 2012 BMW 6 Series 650i X-Drive. And I was conflicted on this one.
Why were you conflicted?
Well, because
It's free.
I liked the 6 Series. I like the 6 Series 650i X-Drive.
Yeah.
I like the colors. I think X-Drive and a convertible makes no damn sense at all. And
This could be a really good winter car.
The top goes up,
Yeah.
it's cloth.
and it's
Yeah.
but it's insulated.
But I don't want an all-wheel drive convertible.
But on that
What about when it
weird
rains?
summery day during the winter, you could
So
rock
you
the
want to
top
burn
down.
it
I wanna
because
burn it.
you don't want an all-wheel drive convertible?
It made me feel like it was repulsive. I felt like it should be on fire.
I mean, it could be easy to burn. Just pour gas on the cloth top.
Other than that
that
it's
would be
convertible, I would
any
actually like
convertible.
that car a lot. Well, in the
Did
kind
you
of
just click on a bunch of cars and then come up with reasons to burn them?
Yeah, I mean,
I did it
that-
entirely.
nothing
I did
wrong
it
with that
entirely on my
car.
visceral reaction to the
that
car.
interior is probably your favorite color interior.
Yeah.
It looks great,
It does.
and the outside's not bad.
And now it's good color wheels that are okay with
Yeah.
it. It's a convertible and X-Drive, and I felt unhappy feelings about that.
You right?
Okay. Well, HHR stuff.
That's
Yeah, it's fine.
that's going to be extinguished before the HHR.
I think
Oh,
that
all right.
might be the end of mine.
This is
See,
me.
this makes sense.
2011 Nissan Murano Cross Cabriolet in burgundy with a
I'm-
black top.
Entirely favor of burning it.
Oh, yes. It's got active head restraints.
It's got two back windows.
Yeah.
It's
got
a Murano.
It's got a rear sunroof convertible.
But just it's You could stop it.
Look
It's
at that.
It's
That
terrible.
right there is the best picture you could ever think of for something on fire.
It looks like a guy whose head is too big, and also he shaves it, which makes it look bigger.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah, this.
it's not as good as your HHR though.
No. I mean, the HHR has craftsmanship in it.
Yeah.
But it's awful.
Yeah, but
It's awful.
Is it better to be awful without much effort or awful with a lot of effort?
Oh, yeah.
Because I think awful without much effort is at least you didn't
Well,
put
how
enough
much is
effort
this?
into making
so
it.
the owner tried.
Oh,
and
they
made
tried
awful.
really hard.
Yeah.
And
Whereas
they
Nissan Corporation made the other one awful.
$25,000. $8,000. This is so much. This is a major manufacturer spent millions of dollars making this.
Yes.
That was just a guy in a shed spent $100,000 on his HHR.
But the awful of the first one has craft. And that is of more awful value to me than the awful value of mass manufacturing.
No way.
That's just how I feel about it.
Oh, that's so ugly.
That is bespoke awful.
It's tremendously bad.
And where the other awful is
The
off
more we
shelf
look at
awful.
it, it's so bad.
The Nissan's got to go. That's
No,
gotta
but
stay.
the Murano has to burn.
It does have to burn.
It's
We're
gotta
gonna keep
burn.
the Murano.
The Murano has to burn so bad.
Oh wait. Well, I mean, that's a PT Cruiser. It doesn't
So this is
really
a
matter what you do.
2002 PT Cruiser Touring. Only $2,000.
It's
It
pretty-
is painted like,
the Scream.
Yeah,
yeah,
all of it. Seat covers.
yeah,
It's got a little one in
Carpets.
the back.
yeah.
It's got
It's,
floor mats. And it's got a woven rug of.
Somebody's a fan.
it's
You
typical
looking-
PT Cruiser owner though, right? It is.
Is
It
it?
looks like a manual.
It is a manual. Yep. It's got a clutch pedal.
Oh yeah. I mean, they got the floor mats, they got the seat covers, they got the exterior paint, they got the interior paint. They have a painting.
Definitely worthy of being burned. But not as worthy as the first one.
Starry Night.
Yeah.
Not the screen.
Yes, sorry.
Van Gogh.
How dare you?
My bad.
How do you not have your van go down?
I mean, that's pretty tremendous.
That's not that though.
No, it's
That's-
definitely not a Murano.
That's all bad
Or
hand
it's
painting
definitely
and
not.
crap they bought. That's craftsmanship.
Someone, yeah.
And the Murano I'm unimpressed with. I mean, it should be.
All right. This. All right. I'm okay with. Yeah. I'm not. See, that's still just a PT Cruiser though, with a bad paint job.
Which is bad to
Yeah.
start with.
Yeah, but. Okay.
It was purple.
Right.
Did they make it better? They made it better. Actually, you know what? They made this better.
They made
They put artwork on it. It was just a purple PT Cruiser. Someone made this better.
And they made it worse.
No way.
Not a lot worse. I'd rather have a purple PT Cruiser than that PT Cruiser.
It's going away.
Good.
All right. Next. Soren, we know you like trikes.
I hate this
Speaking
thing.
of purple PT Cruisers, there's one back there. This is a limo
No, it's not.
trike.
No, it's
Sure it
it's
is.
not a limo.
It's an long wheelbase fucking trike.
It's called Three Seats in the Wind.
Oh yeah, 3 seats in the wind. It's Volkswagen powered.
I bet you that burns pretty well because it's just fiberglass, right?
Oh, but it smells good
It's
doing it.
stinky.
I mean, Bass Boat Flake.
Why is there a cup holder where you can't get to it?
Where else are you gonna put cup holders?
You
dude?
don't need a cup holder.
That's for your nuts. When you're driving this thing, you got balls bigger than could fit in those things.
I would like something more comfortable for them than a cup holder.
Well, they'd keep them
It's got
secure.
Betty Boo.
Yeah.
Burn it. It's inferior to the.
It's a wide body limo trike with a tape measure in the trunk.
Man, that's tough.
It's still it's terrible, but it's not worse than the HHR. In my
I
opinion.
think it is.
Oh, man. Then the HHR, I don't know.
Get rid of the Murano and keep that.
The HHR should be gone. This thing
It's heinous, but
is bad.
Also, doesn't look very safe.
And
It's got captain's chairs.
and there's a PT.
And he's got a
in the
PT
yard.
Cruiser that's been broken down for at least a year.
Yeah.
It's like as a dog. He's like, man, don't get me in this
Yeah, the
picture.
dog's just pissing on it.
I'd say get rid of the Nissan and keep the first one and this one.
You think?
But it's a Murano
Yeah, it's terrible. Well,
cross cabriolet.
This thing.
Next.
This is my version of the Batmobile.
okay.
All right.
I need a closer look at this.
I'm trying to see it.
So I think he had a smoker or something that he bolted to the back of a dune buggy,
And then added another axle.
and then did something and then put some
got-
trash cans at the end.
It's got 8 wheels.
It's an 85 Olds Toronado front end mounted to the rear of a Sun buggy front, so she is rear engine vehicle with a total of 8 wheels.
Yeah,
You know what?
she needs 20 feet
I kind of like it.
for the accelerator.
I mean, it's awful.
I had, it's so bad. It's got gull-wing doors,
Do you think the cop
and
car-
look at the car in front of it. He's got a hearse mobile,
Yeah,
That would be a coffin mobile.
coffin mobile,
and a cop car.
and cop car's pretty normal,
Or a
and a graveyard.
Dukes of Hazzard cop car.
Yeah,
And Stay Puft Marshmallow
Hazard
Man.
County.
I mean, that's awful, but it's kind of
I mean, the
kinda-
wheels are pretty cool.
it's kind of endearing in its stupid way.
It's got trash cans out the back.
Those are thrusters, fair. Use your imagination.
All right. It's got thrusters. Got a nice Pontiac Fiero center console.
Imagine if you drove that up to the State Highway Patrol station on 23rd. It's like, hey, I need to get a safety check.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think they'd be happy.
The windshield's made out of triangles of plexiglass.
The door's open and hinged. There's some lady who's like, man, don't take this. picture."
Yeah. No, the door's open like a SLS. It's got gull wing doors.
What do you think those wheels are off of? I mean, this is trailer wheels.
I
on
didn't
the
even
back,
see the back wheels.
But what do you think the wheels in the middle are off of?
I don't know. Tug?
No,
They're pretty
they're
big.
GM.
Some sort of
They're not
tractor.
that big. Those are 15-inch wheels.
Oh,
There's
the
a lot-
wheels?
There's a lot of tire on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tires or something.
There's a Ghostbusters car.
Oh yeah, he's connected in the community.
I think he is the
I
community.
think that is being towed
Yeah.
by the Hearstmobile. It appears to be
there's a-
connected
yeah,
via
there's a
tow
trailer
to the
there.
Hearstmobile. It's just a train of danger.
Do you think that's a smoker back there?
It's a big drum.
I mean, that would be a cool, like, smoker thing, right? Show up and do a barbecue and tow yourself out of there with a hearse or a casket.
Somebody else tows you out in a casket.
Yeah.
Boy,
It's bad.
worse than that.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
here's
that's actually
Here's why I think it's not worse than that.
not
I think that's not meant to be taken seriously. It's got
The My
Hearstmobile
Batmobile
and
guy?
and the Ghostbusters mobile. Where I think that bike thing
Does this sort of look like any Batmobile?
none.
kind of looks like the Chris Nolan Dark Knight Batmobile a little bit.
That one tire in the front looks like it.
The tires in the middle look like it.
No,
A little bit.
no. He just had two front tires and like, oh, those are Batmobile tires. I'll put my grill
I
on
guess
the back
the
of
point
it.
is, this is not meant to be taken as a serious vehicle. And that,
Well, yeah, there's trash cans strapped to the
I
back.
think that is meant to be taken as a serious vehicle.
Yeah, that's got a trash can engine strapped to the back of it.
But
I don't
look
know.
at- But look at that.
That is definitely meant to be taken.
That's for sure. Still the winner.
Okay, so
I mean,
I think that's the winner so far. Just in
Yeah.
terms of total awfulness.
All right. So we're getting rid of
We can get rid of the
what, the
motorcycle.
trike. We're getting rid of the trike.
really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean, definitely burn it.
that's pretty bad.
I think we can get rid of that because I don't think it's meant to be serious.
All right. Next.
Sure.
But it's burnable.
All right, a 94 Honda Civic DX hatchback for $9,000. Now, I know these things are growing in the prices.
It's got Lambo doors.
It's got Lambo doors,
Burn it.
custom paint, Altiza taillights, flamethrower subwoofers. Now, look at this interior. It's so good. Tribal flames. I mean,
I don't think it meets the
is that a
HHR.
GSR engine?
It's pretty bad.
B18C, yeah. That's Type R GSR engine. That thing will boogie. Look at the steering wheel.
It's awful in many respects. Should
I mean-
definitely be burned.
It's got a chrome plated flamed out subwoofer with wires hanging out the back.
Sure it does.
I mean,
Lots of wires.
I'm in favor of just burning
And
it.
there's not even wire nuts on those connections. Those connections were just wired together.
There's a floor jack underneath it.
Yeah, well,
Right
that's
now.
probably just hiding the floor jack, you know?
It just stays there.
It's a convenient place to put the floor jack, I'm sure.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought that was like a pool chair or something. That's a wing, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I thought the floor jack and the wings were like a separate piece of shit that
No.
was just parked
No.
close to it.
Yeah. That's a wing.
Yeah, that's
and then there's a wing up there.
Yep.
I don't think a wing that low in a hatchback does anything.
It's got the.
Oh, yeah, it's got a rag top. It's got blue tint. Yeah, it is a rag top.
It's
I
definitely.
mean, look at that interior, though.
It's definitely awful.
That is show car quality.
Boy, this is staying on the list.
Okay, next.
Who
This
is
is me.
What?
this is
You like
1988
burning really nice
Land
cars?
Rover Defender Sport Utility Ford. Yeah, I just don't like it. I got a repulsive reaction to it for the
What?
color and
What?
the way it's put together.
You don't
and
what?
burn
You
it.
don't like a nice Defender?
I don't like it.
Just a Land Rover. What?
All right.
I, by the way, was trying to do only winter.
If you light that
vehicles
on
for
fire,
women.
I'm gonna piss on it to put it out.
Okay. You can close it.
I mean, it is one of the turbo diesel ones.
Sure. I mean it, but it wouldn't even burn. I mean, it might just go. pff.
The fender flares would.
Oh, you don't like the flares?
I don't like the snorkel. I like
See,
the
I don't
flares.
hate that.
I don't like whatever they've done to the top of the fender there next to the hood.
If you want to own that,
Those are
then-
Defendery things.
Yeah, okay. I'm just.
Don't you-
That's not a contender.
Yeah, that's
Well,
just.
no, I don't. I wouldn't expect it to be.
I think this is another one of mine.
Read it.
An unknown. Oh, it's a 2007 Chevy Avalanche. On bags, on 26 218 Crossfire, on blow, candy, brandy, wine, color, custom interior, start sealing,
Is that-
much more.
Is that
Floats, solds, needs DLC
Oh, it was
on the bags. And
the-
the two
the crown
front
from
sits
It.
on needs redone.
penny whistle, penny.
Huh? The clown?
Yeah, that's like the clown from It, but it looks like the kid from ET behind him.
Sure.
What does it say?
I don't know.
Sweet
Swift.
or Swift, Swift.
Swift.
Swift. Something. Lightning. 26s.
Terrible in every respect.
Those look bigger than 26s. They look like 32s. Ooh. I mean, that looks pretty luxurious.
It does have the Louis
It's got
Vuitton
Louis
interior.
Vuitton.
And it looks like some like lacquer Japan style lacquer wood stuff,
Uh-huh.
which I like.
Got
but
Louis
not in a
Vuitton
car.
diamond stitching.
Burn it. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it.
Upside down pictures, right side up pictures.
That is one of those things that I think is it's worse than the one.
Oh, those are spinners.
It's worse than the one before it because it's better done.
What?
The wheels that are on it in most of those pictures are spinners.
Look, they're spinning in the video.
Yeah, slightly moving backwards.
Yeah. I didn't even realize.
I think you should close the Honda and keep that.
$15,000.
I can't.
No way.
I can't.
What else can we
We have
close?
4 going now. I can't close this.
Okay.
No.
Look at it.
Tremendous.
All right, next.
All right. 2022 Jeep Gladiator Sport.
That's not really a contender.
Are we up
Yeah.
and rolling?
You got 4 really awful things before this, and this is pretty bad. But
Well,
it's not the same kind of bad.
I ran across this. You know the Jeep guys? This is the ultimate Jeep guy.
Is it?
Yes. Every Jeep guy wants this Jeep. And they all need burnt.
I don't know if every Jeep guy wants this Jeep.
I don't know if you can judge, Soren.
I can tell you it needs
You
burnt
could
more than
make
your Land Rover
perfectly fine
Defender.
cars, and you didn't like the interior, so burn it.
Yeah.
Now,
I do like
granted,
the interior
the
bit.
seats on that look really good,
do.
but the Jeep guys always put the angry front end on it,
Yeah.
and they do the stupid fender things, and then they just do dumb tires and wheels.
Take the doors off.
Yeah, this is got
I
a
just don't think this has the same level of awful as the things that come before it.
No, it doesn't.
no, it doesn't.
I don't like it, and I'm perfectly content if you burn it.
I'll
But
be honest, I don't actually hate this.
Really?
it's
You don't like the front end? Look at the front.
I don't like what's going on with the fenders. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can still see
I think
the.
you've been desensitized to awful, Mason.
Have I?
Yeah, because that's not good.
That's bad.
That's bad.
I mean, it's not great.
And the wheels are really what makes it awful.
I wouldn't do that, but
I'd say the wheels are the best part, actually.
You think that's good? Mm-hmm. Anyway,
I mean, the
it's
next
so
thing-
much less awful than the things before it that we should just close it.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, this is
although it is $81,000.
81,000.
Well, I mean, we've seen like stupid Jeeps that are.
Oh, this must be a Soren.
I don't think it is.
It's not me.
Well, if you're not claiming it, I'll claim it. I don't like it. 2017 Jaguar XC all-wheel drive.
See, now you're just picking regular, plain old cars, and
I think I looked through the pictures of this, if I picked this, which I don't recall. And
I haven't seen this car in my entire life.
neither do I.
okay, well, let's look at the inside.
Is it because it says diesel you don't like it?
I don't know.
This all looks fine.
I don't know. Maybe this was an accident.
You don't even know why you hate this,
I mean, it's a
but you
Jaguar.
want to burn it.
Probably because it's only got 180 horsepower and 318 foot-pounds of torque.
That's a lot.
And it only gets 40 miles to a gallon.
Whatever. You can just close it. I don't even remember opening it.
It's all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Maybe that was supposed to be one of your great winter cars.
Yeah, maybe that was going to be your good
Wouldn't
winter
be.
car. That's pretty good. Be efficient.
Is it the knob shifter?
I don't like that. There's not really anything about that I do like. I just don't think it's heinous enough to merit being burned.
Okay.
All right. Well, next.
Is this another one, Bear?
This is another one. Now, this is a 2021 Jeep Gladiator Apocalypse for way more money,
Is it in zombie land with 2 extra
$117,000.
axles?
It has at least one extra axle.
Fire.
I think this is a video, so click to a picture. Yes.
I mean, I'm fully with you on the burn it.
I mean, I drive past one of these every day.
It's the same wheels.
It's the same wheels, they're
They
different
look better
color.
in bronze.
Was the other one an Apocalypse?
No,
It's
it
a
was
Gladiator.
just it had
That was
4 wheels.
Is the Apocalypse make it?
I think
Six-wheel?
I think the Apocalypse is a 6-wheel thing.
Did we ever figure out if all the wheels are driven on this?
No, I haven't figured that out yet.
Oh, that's awful.
Although this is another
Says 6x6
turbocharged diesel.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
Well, it usually means things.
I think,
But they didn't change the gear knob. The gear knob said 4 high, low.
well, I think you can order a 6 high-low
For
version.
$117,000, you could get a guy that carves out a 6 in there.
Yeah, you would think.
Now,
All right, it doesn't top.
it does not,
I don't know why it
but it's flammable.
agitates me on something like that, which I absolutely hate. That if the one set of those wheels isn't driven, that's going to agitate me even more.
Oh, it's so bad.
Okay, next.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah. A
Who's
2006 Gixxer R.
that reminds me of Roger. Roger got one of those.
No. He had a Buell or something. Cut candy paint,
He had a Yamaha.
stretched,
Who?
chrome.
Roger, trailer guy.
Oh,
Had a Yamaha that was pretty
that was a VMAX.
VMAX.
I mean,
It was colorful.
bad? I'm going bad motorcycle?
You know, I don't know if that's burn worthy.
It's got a dollar bill on the side.
I mean, it's a style choice, but
It's got a dollar.
mostly what's been done to that, aside from the stretching, is a little bit of vinyl
No, that is
or
definitely not
paint or
vinyl.
whatever.
That's paint,
That is thousands of dollars worth of paint.
and it's looks like really nice paint. Just didn't
What are
really
those
bad
things?
colors.
Okay, there's
I
things
think
sticking
that's
out of the gas.
nitrous.
Those things sticking out of the gas can.
That's
I
nitrous.
think those are nitrous tanks.
Huh. See,
I
that
like
would be
the
in way of
exhaust.
steering. I'm not sure I'm willing to go with burn it.
All right.
The rear tire is a 335.
I don't like it.
So we're going to get Soren.
See the stripe?
Yep.
Yeah, because you can't use the other bits of it.
That's a lot of tire.
I feel like, yeah. I don't know
But
that
fire-
you can actually get to the other edges.
Yeah, I think you'd scrape shit off before you did.
Well, I'm saying, does it?
The colors are terrible.
Yeah, it's
I
bad.
just don't
The
feel like
grips.
it's.
And it looks like the money
And
glows, the money sign, because it was light. It was like kind of a light tan and the other
Yeah.
silver.
Yeah, it does glow. It's not as bad as the other ones.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It can live.
All right. I guess we're into mine now.
10 grand.
I just want to say before we get into mine, I was just told bad cars. I didn't.
No, you were told burn it.
I think I did better than Soren, but not as good as Bear.
We had to do better than Soren because Soren picked cars.
Yeah, cars I wouldn't mind owning.
Cars that I had a visceral response to.
All right.
So weird. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's bad.
these are so bad. I had one of these as a rental car in San Diego, and the thing had been totaled at least 3 different times.
Rental car?
Oh yes, and it wasn't a normal rental car. It wasn't from Hertz or it wasn't for Avis. It was some
You just rented it from Bob?
really sketchy rental car company, and it had been T-boned at least once, and then shoddily fixed, and then rear-ended really hard at least once, and then shoddily fixed.
So I had one of these as a rental car,
And they vibrate so bad.
which is one of the reasons I picked it because it has a CVT.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
That's the
'Cause it
car.
was so bad.
That's the car I went from the exit of Daytona Speedway down International to like I don't know how far down towards the beach with it just going whee because that's what the transmission
The
is.
early CVT.
That's when I learned I hate CVTs.
They have gotten better.
They have.
No,
They have gotten.
They don't do
less
that much.
annoying.
As much.
so then I decided there's not a lot of cars thought that I necessarily want to see burning.
That's
So
what
I decided that anything that has a CVT
Oh.
should just burn to the ground.
Yeah. I mean, Sure.
And that right there.
I like those.
No,
I do.
it's terrible.
No, you don't.
It's ugly.
You just lit like 4 Subarus on fire this episode.
That's ugly.
That's just a standard Forester.
Yeah, with a CVT.
Nothing wrong. Those actually have an okay CVT.
No, they don't.
They do.
All
You don't notice it's there.
CVTs are terrible.
You don't notice that it's there. It behaves like an automatic.
All CVTs are terrible.
I've driven one of those.
All
It's a 17,
CVTs.
but whatever. I've driven one
burn.
recently.
Fire.
No.
Fire
I
burn.
disagree. I don't accept
Fire
that.
burn. They have a 60,000 mile life expectancy. There's class action lawsuits. I looked this up. They've extended the warranty on them because everybody's CVTs are exploding. No, they're shit.
No, it's a bad car.
I disagree.
No, you can't disagree on
I
that.
do disagree. I just did, so that means I can.
Nope.
You might not accept it, but that doesn't mean I can't do it.
I am stopping you from terrible decisions. That's why that's a 2014 and it's $3,900. It's probably on
mean, it looks
CVT number
trashed.
6.
180,000 miles. I'm surprised it's got that many miles on it.
It's already got the hook, the tow hook in there.
Oh, that's true.
You're prepared. If it's not a head gasket, it's going to be a CVT.
Close it.
No, burn, fire.
You can burn it if you want.
That's not any better than the Dodge Caliber we just had.
Significantly better.
How?
No way.
I've driven one of those.
Uh-huh.
I liked it.
It sucks.
I liked it.
It sucks from the front to the back.
I mean, the only thing it's better at being is bigger.
And it's
Got
got
caliber.
all-wheel drive.
Yeah. So
That's
that makes
it.
it.
I'm going to disagree.
It's a Japanese
I'm fairly well
Dodge
familiar
Caliber.
with those,
Uh-huh.
and
They're shit.
I don't agree.
Absolute
It's
Just close it and go to the next
piles
one.
of dung.
It's not
I'm
a
not
secret.
closing it. This might be the
It's
winner.
not a contender
No.
against
Yeah.
any of the things
Definitely
Oh,
we've
it's a
not.
done.
contender.
no,
It's staying.
because I'm sure that the Murano has a CVT.
You're sure?
No, but we should look it up. Because if it does,
It's not going to win.
So what I do know is that this 2013 Nissan Altima 2.5S sedan does have a CVT. So then I decided, I got to the third car with the CVT, and I was like, you know what? Just burn all CVTs. It's like an automatic, but worse.
I'm not able to disagree with that statement. However,
So
they have
burn
gotten
it.
better,
Burn.
and I don't think they're inherently burn-worthy.
Fire.
I do think a Nissan Altima 2.5, whatever that is pretty awful.
no way.
What?
Listen to this. The Nissan Murano Cross convertible.
Yeah.
3.5 liter V6, 265 horsepower CVT.
Really?
Yep.
All right, so let's start paring these things down, shall we? Murano versus Altima.
Oh, Murano.
Well, that is more horrible.
Close the Altima then.
And the windows don't even go all the way up on that one. Or they
they go
only
up
go
too
all the
far.
way up.
They only go too far.
Yeah, they only go all the way
All
up.
right.
Forester versus Murano.
Yeah, Murano for
Where's the
sure.
Forester?
Now, if they did a convertible Forester, that might be a different
Look
story.
how ugly
Just
that
close
is.
it.
Look
Subaru.
how stupid and ugly that looks.
You're
You know
gonna
what?
make me angry if you
Subaru
continue
needs
with
to
this.
do some convertibles. When was the last convertible
I don't
they
think they
made?
do that.
That
Can
looks
you
like
close this because it's not going to win.
That
and
looks like an ugly shoe.
No
Whatever.
way.
I need you to understand how
I
bad
don't-
that
I
is.
know it's bad.
Give a shit. Just close it.
It's terrible.
That
can't
thing
even-
versus Murano.
You couldn't even stand looking at that Subaru.
I couldn't stand hearing you talk. That thing or the Murano?
Oh
That
God.
thing's worse than the Murano. You know it is. I vote for that thing.
I mean, someone bought that and then did that to it.
It spent a lot of money doing it.
They probably spent more than $15,000 on it.
The only upside to that is that somebody's.
It's got a front tilt hood.
But it doesn't have a CVT.
And it's got a V8.
It's got a 6-liter, right?
But it's heinous.
LS.
I don't know what it's
Or
either. I think it's a 5.3 probably.
5.3.
Whatever, pick one.
But it's probably got bad lifters because that. But
I mean,
custom paint. It's got spinners.
Got terrible wheels.
I want to
It's
say
got
that's just
spinners.
wheels and a paint job away from not being terrible.
And an interior.
But the whole interior's terrible.
I mean,
to
it
be
comes
fair,
with
the Nissan
lightning.
Murano is everything away from being terrible.
That's true.
But
Everything.
it's overall just like
Look at
my
it.
gut feeling when I look at that is not as repulsed as my gut feeling is.
Yeah.
Oh man, but really,
It's got a toupee on it.
it's a
Also,
different
somebody
kind of.
bought this,
Yeah, for $8,000.
which I feel bad for them.
You know who it was?
Somebody who
Someone stuck in a tanning bed with fucking extensions. That's who it was, with fake nails and tits.
somebody stuck in a tanning bed who was hoping when they come out the car they can ask for help. Good God. Just we have to pick. Let's look at that one.
pick.
You have to.
Fair.
This one's only got 81,000 miles on it.
Fair.
It's so nice.
Fair. You have to pick.
Can we go to another one?
I think
You know what? Let's do that. Let's do Civic versus
Civic versus truck.
custom
I think
versus
truck beats
custom.
Civic.
You think?
But Lambo doors.
Yeah,
It's got Lambo doors, but spinners.
And look how horrible that.
Look at the wiring.
And
Yeah,
it's
but that's
got the-
badly done.
It's got the cloth.
Somebody knew what they were doing was stupid.
At some point, someone that was nice. Look how nice that looks. Tribal flames.
This is completely ruined.
Yeah.
That's just a parts car, and the only parts you want are the engine.
The ones you can't see because they haven't been fucked with.
Everything else is junk. Like the roof,
It's got blue tinted windows.
You can't fix the roof.
No.
Because
It does have-
Well, it's got an extended sunroof.
It does have blue tinted windows.
I don't care which one. I don't like either one.
It's got Lambo doors.
I do hate
Are
when
Lambo doors worse than spinners?
Ooh, fucking, that's hard.
Because the interiors are the same. The paint's the same.
Yeah, the interior needs completely replaced.
No way. That's actually kind of cool.
No, it's not.
Look at the seat. The seat belts are tethered to the middle. Oh no, maybe that's right behind the seat. I don't know.
You don't want. Oh,
I
that
think
is
this one-
that is a. Proper,
Yeah, it's right behind the
I think
seat.
this one is.
And it's
more
got the
bad.
brace.
Look
It's
at all the
less-
speakers.
This one is less mechanically. No, this one is.
That's got nostalgia. That was at a Nopi tuner show.
Yes, that's a Nopi Nationals car.
Yep. That's going to be less on fire than the Tahoe or whatever this is.
So the Tahoe is better.
No.
Is it a stronger contender?
Yeah.
For fire.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
more on
So
fire.
Avalanche
I think.
lives
Yeah.
or dies.
Lives
Civic lives.
it becomes a phoenix at some
All right,
point.
what was this again? Oh,
Ooh, I forgot about
All right.
that.
all right. So I think we're down to Murano versus HHR.
HHR. For me.
You think the HHR is worse?
God, look at that.
There's
As it was delivered.
no. So here's my point on
That's
this.
the problem.
There's only one of these HHRs ever.
So if we burn it,
That doesn't fix the problem.
it does. The problem is gone.
No. The problem is, I've seen
If that goes in somebody's garage, you'll never see it
never.
again.
No one will ever see it. The Murano,
We're gonna see everywhere.
I've seen those things run
Yep.
around town.
So
And you're not, in burning, it's not going to help.
it helps reduce the
Oh,
population.
if we burn every single one we
We
see,
don't get to burn everyone we see. We get to burn this one.
Okay,
But-
but then that helps us every time we
that's
see
at least
one.
one
I vote
less.
for the HHR.
Every time we see one, it's like, oh, we burned one of those to the ground.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me.
It's got a
that sucks, but
toupee.
It doesn't offend me. I vote HHR.
There.
I'm Murano.
Sorry.
You got what you got to do.
Murano's got to take it. That's just, I mean, look at it.
Whatever.
That's not great, but
You know,
But look at the back. I want you to look at the picture of the back one more time.
it's so bad. But you know what I didn't put on my list on purpose because the Murano was so bad? Pontiac Aztec.
They are just inherently shit.
They are. This is slightly better than a Pontiac Aztec.
I don't think that's true.
yeah, I'm sorry. You're on a
But the Murano is
HHR
so
lives.
bad.
Fine. All right. Out of these two,
oh boy.
I mean, I know which one I vote for.
Ooh. I mean,
That shit box has got to go. Which means the Murano can get closed, in my opinion.
I'm on the opposite. I have a vengeance against those Muranos.
Well, then pick the Murano.
I'm picking the Murano.
Well, Mason's picking the Murano, isn't he?
Oh boy, I don't know.
I mean, this one's got spinners. If the Murano had any one of the things that the other one has,
It doesn't have anything. It's just stock.
oh, it's got a convertible top.
It came that way.
Yeah. It does have heated seats
And nav and a backup camera.
and a trunk opener
Which is the
and
kid
windows
in the
that
back
only roll all the way up.
seat. That's probably the funniest part about that.
But it's also got a CVT.
See, I
I'll
feel like-
remind you with that.
I feel like this is going to end up in somebody's backyard or junkyard, and
oh, for sure.
this doesn't have much to live for anyway.
No. No, and at 15,000, I bet he sells it for $5.
Is that
6.
Oh, that's
Somebody bought that Murano.
Yeah.
Which means you can't burn it, really.
Well, we can burn another
Oh, we
one.
can go to their house and burn it.
should be disqualified
We
for
can-
being sold.
We can find another one.
It was sold by. We'll just burn that dealership. What is that? Express something?
Yeah.
It's a buy here, pay here.
Oh.
Should just be burned anyway.
No, that means that thing's going to be back in about 2 months.
What are you going with burning Murano?
Oh, I'm burning the Murano.
All right, Murano it is, Soren. Sorry.
On that terrible disappointment.
What?
No, that's a pretty good thing.
Yes.
I'm terribly disappointed.
I'm not.
All right. Well, I got to pee.
That's the end.